how can a student start building that network in such a way that it would be beneficial to their career journey?
Okay, so let's go. So I think coming to Canada, right? I knew, because I only knew one person, my dear brother, who was also a student. I knew that if I was going to, like, everyone says, oh, you can achieve anything, you don't need to know anyone. Yeah, right. I promise you, you still need to know people. Because if people don't just buy ideas, sometimes they just buy people. That I've seen people say, just take whatever you need because they're bought into a person. So I knew on that plane that I needed to do something different. So while it wasn't the culture in school to network, and everyone was literally just trying to pass the next grade, of course that was my plan, but I also knew that I needed to do something different. So we would have some networking events. So thankfully, I strategically picked programs that had a business component to them in for my postgraduate education. I didn't want to do anything technical. I was trying to get more to the people facing part. So some of my programs had some networking aspects to that. But outside of those, I joined groups on LinkedIn before anyone ever told me what they were. And I would go to meetups and find Eventbrite type organization or events happening around the city and force myself. These things are not fun. Let's just get it out of the way. Because I don't want it to seem like you're either good at it or you're not. No, it's not fun, even for the most extrovert I know, because I think I'm one. So it was more so telling myself, this is work. You're going to grind. I knew that I didn't want to do the average newcomer job. I have flat feet. I can't stand in a grocery store or in a factory. So instead of that, I had saved some money and also working, making hair, making wigs on the side so that I could own some of my time to allow me network and build connections. I find that when people usually come and, they need money so bad, they're working a full shift, they don't have the time, energy to go to these things. And then years pass. And I get so passionate about this. Years pass and then you've lost your confidence, you're not in the job or the industry you were trained for, and now you're trying to figure a way back. So I spent strategically a lot of time doing those events. And I didn't go with just a regular business card. I felt like everyone was doing it. So I had to think outside of the box. So I was so broke, thank God. I printed a bookmark that had my face, my name, my phone number, a quick small blurb about me and how one of my proudest achievements then was graduating youngest of my class. I put some high level notes on how I can support the person. So I was like, I could run some media and ad campaigns for you. I could write emails, whatever. And so at events, I will hand that out. People were tossing business cards. Well, people sometimes just need bookmarks. So that was my idea, and I went hard. In school, I wasn't that student behind the class just being like pass. I was making sure that I talked to my professors, I talked to my classmates. Sometimes we discount our classmates. I promise you I've gotten a lot of opportunities from my classmates. While I was in my master's program and I had to get some money on the side to pay for my loan, my classmate hired me as a babysitter for some company they were working at. I would never have gotten that opportunity if I didn't network with them. But when we talk about networking, let me break it down. I usually just say it like this, like a closed mouth doesn't get fed.